Hey!
Hey!
Yeah! Okay,
working
there we
now,
go.
Greg?
Fucking brutal, Will. Okay, let's try that again. Hey, Pickles. Psst, Pickles! Hi! How's it going, Pickles? No, and she doesn't want it. It smells good there, Pickles.
Yeah. I'm gonna piss on it later.
Joining me as always. It is. Okay, everyone should be able to hear now. It's because I put in that transition thing. I'm glad it didn't catch any of that shit that I said, because it probably would have got us booted.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
We say terrible things when we're on camera.
Yeah, when we know the cameras or the microphones aren't working. Sometimes we do that on purpose, just for the lip reader. You're in on the skivvy. Anyways, talk about a long fucking week. I thought we'd already aired the footage we were going to show tonight.
We didn't.
Because it's been such a fucking long week.
It's like time stood still.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So Monday. Were you off Monday? No, you were. You were at work.
But you finished the trike.
But I finished the trike. And then you came by. It was Burry's birthday. Still no volume. Really?
What the back?
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, it's not Facebook. It's... No. Page 1. It should be working. Still no volume.
Or the...
Turn your phone up for a second there, Broseph. Because maybe that's old news. Because my meters are moving here, man. I'm glad it didn't catch any of that shit that I said. No, it's working.
It's working.
That must be old news. Okay. All right. Whew. So, yeah. Derper. What the fuck? I should have just kept listening to that because it would have reminded me what we were talking about. Oh, yeah. Drift Trikes. And good evening, Dominic, Galaxy's Best Cookies. We hope you're having a wonderful evening. I just came from my mom's 80th birthday. Holy, was that hard to do? Woo! Fuck.
Why?
Well, because I hate giving speeches. I tear up and shit. I can't control myself anymore, man. Well, no, it's like... But Kareen likes to do fucking fucked up things.
She went and made it all formal
No. She's awesome like that because when Mom looks back and watches this shit, she'll fucking love him. And because Kareen does these... They seem so hokey at the time, but you really kind of appreciate that shit. So, like... Because we had a surprise birthday for her 70th, right? And she didn't fucking know. And we just called anybody and everybody, and we filled Greco's in the South End with a bunch of people. Half of them she didn't even fucking like, you know? And it was just kind of like, she walked in and just this look on her face is kind of like she knew what was...
Her out. What are you
like,
doing here?
Yeah, like, and almost, you know, like she's not going to do that, but like, fuck, you know? So this time, Kareen was like, okay, I'm going to call Ma. I'm going to find out who's got to be here, da-da-da-da-da. So this time there was only about...
Oh my god.
There was 21 22, including myself. Kareen must have done that on purpose. She's a big even number thing. Anyways, Kareen had this poem she wrote, and Evelyn had this slideshow she did. And fucking, there was a whole bunch of pictures of my dad and mom in there, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, oh my god! He's just up a puddle, right? And it's like, fuck. Because I'd been up all weekend working. Hey, I'm like running on 3 hours of sleep. And fucking, and then Kareen's like, are you ready? Well, no, like, I have nothing prepared. Like, fuck. Come on. Okay, just give me, let Evelyn go. And then it comes to my turn. I'm like, I get like 3 words in, and I'm just like, I can't do this. And it's just like, I just break down. But it was pretty awesome because I was like, at least I get to tell you these things at your 80th birthday and not at your funeral. And fucking, it was pretty cool. And she was just really happy to see a whole bunch of people there. So I think she had a really
such
good
a
time.
lovely lady.
Yeah. And then she had tried to say something too, and she just couldn't do it. And just like, fuck it. It's hard, you know, when you're surrounded by all those people that like genuinely care about you. That's I got that sense of everyone that was in the room there.
Yeah.
They genuinely care about her. It's not just I'm just here because of this person or the cake, which was fucking incredible. By the way, I gotta find out where Kareen got it because Mom makes the best Black Forest cake. Dominic will tell you that. And this Black Forest cake that they got for this party was pretty fucking good, man. I mean, like, holy fuck. Take notes, Ma. You know? like it was an excellent substitute.
Yeah.
Because normally substitutes for homemade, like, they don't come close. You have to find some kind of, like, something that's so far away from it. Like, I like Mom's Black Forest cake, but bought cakes I don't like. So the only thing I like are like the furthest thing away from it, like a McCain's cake, which is like a Twinkie of cakes, you know, because they'll
like
never
Dairy Queen cakes.
Ice cream, right? You know, like it's not really a cake, is it? It's
No, it's a big fucking brick.
slab ice cream, and that's okay. So fucking okay, I guess backtrack a few days. We gotta go back to Monday, right? So Monday I welded the fucking pegs back on. Or the foot pegs onto the
My
front.
mom's 82.
Hey?
80 as
80,
well.
80 where? Oh, wow. My mom was 80 this year as well. Are you serious? That's weird. I had no
All our moms are
idea.
80.
Dominic, I thought she was much younger than that. She certainly looks it. But then again, so does Mom, too. Like those, I don't know, that generation, eh? And fuck, Mom's friend, Anita, she's like 84 or 85. Looks younger than my mom. And it's like, holy fuck. Crazy. And then there's people I see that they're in their 50s and they like some guys that have been painting their whole lives. That shit ages you. Or like,
Look at Madonna. She's 70 something.
yeah, but she's weird, man. I think she
Doesn't even look like the same person
she's
anymore.
yeah, right? She's totally a vampire.
Fuck it. Doing them what's that shit called?
Nah, she's just a fucking vampire. There's no weirdness about it.
She's taking blood from unborn baby.
Fucking okay, let's get some. I think we can bring up some photographs here.
Of the bike construction.
I think of something. Yeah.
That was funny when you're trying to put the tires on.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make a video of that little compilation. There were some funny moments in there where I almost fucking biffed. Murray. Yes, this is where I'll find it. Man, fuck yeah, jeez. Man, I had a lot of fun with the crew out in Estevan this weekend, man. Phil and Colin and who else was out
And
there?
who's the person playing?
Dallas Smith.
Well, it's
Some fucking guy, country crock, I call it. You know, it's country rock,
Yeah.
pop, crock pop.
Yeah.
But he did this one song. I'm not for real, I'm not a man. You're wasting my time.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
that? Who is that?
I bet you he's.
In that band, who's that band? Because that's the only song I knew all fucking night, and he had the crowd singing and shit. again.
It's coming to me.
Whoa, right? Can
Yeah.
we
I think
Kazam
I
that or
even
something?
actually
Can
seen
somebody
them once by mistake?
somebody help us out? Does anybody know the name of that song? You'll get a fucking
Seether? No. Close.
Well, why don't just Google Dallas Smith's Wikipedia and it'll tell me who the fuck he was in. Dallas.
It's all those shitty bands that are on the Wolf right now.
Right. Yeah. Dallas Smith, multiple Juno Award and CMA winner. Default.
Yeah.
Ow! Man, I was his follow spot. Oh, I feel so dirty now. Gross. Ah!
I accidentally seen Default. It's funny when I say accidentally.
Oh, yeah?
Because someone gave me tickets.
Yeah, right, eh?
It's like, who the fuck are these guys?
Now, don't get me wrong. This dude can sing. He sang well all
Actually,
night.
I like that song. I like Default.
It was
They're a little bit better than Nickelback.
Fuck, what a funny show. It was fun. That was fun running the spots. Colin, he gave us these fucking radios, eh? And it's like, you know, it's like the drive-through fucking thing. You got a headphone on this side, and that's rake that comes over here, and the fuck. And so the buttons on these belt packs, they were fucked because you had two options. And they either acted as a toggle or as a momentary. So like if you didn't hold it down long enough, it was a toggle. But if you held it down too long, it was momentary. And the LD, the lighting director, the LD, I mean, it was his first gig with the band. So he's got all this other fucking shit on his mind. And moving points was one of them. It was just like, dude, it's off 2 inches. Who fucking cares? No one's gonna know this truss is off 2 inches to the left. Like, come on, man. Like, don't make us lower it again. You know, like the whole truss. Anyways, like, you know, just so you can re-guy it. Right, the points we flew were in the right place, but the truss was off the horizontal, right? So that's not the rigger's fault. The riggers placed the points in the vertical sense, right? And then the other guys are supposed to line the truss up properly when they do that, and it was missed. It was off. Fucking minor detail, but this guy, you know, he's new and he wanted. I don't blame it, but at the same time, you have to make calls. Okay, shows at fucking 8. Or doors at 7, and it's so and so. It's not like we were behind. But if this guy had kept fucking nitpicking about 2 inches here or there, the show would have been put behind. You know, there's got to be a point where you go, that's good enough. It'll be fine. It's close, right? Yeah. You know. So I mean, we do it with the points, right? You fly the point, and depending on who your ground rigger is, they're going to draw a certain size circle. But usually they keep it. I haven't taken the tape out to look, but usually the diameter of the circle is within 6 inches, a foot at the most, right? So you land that chain within a cubic foot, or what would that be? That'd be a circular square foot of flooring. So that's a pretty big margin of error, you know? And that's allowable on both sides, because when you hook the truss up, if you land it on the truss properly, those errors will correct themselves, right? And it still could be out an inch. That thing's gonna be off center. And then meanwhile, I'm fucking. there were points at the show where we were getting so tired that fucking. Oh yeah, I ran into Wes that night. Fuck, that's hilarious. Wasting my time. Yes, that's the name of the song. But follow spots. It was cool because the LD would forget to give us the cues. Right, because that's what the fucking headphones were for. So the guy running the lights could be like, okay, the intro or this song goes at the end of the song. There's fade to black. So when the song ends, fade to black, right? But all we were hearing was, but that's so black. It's got the end of the song. It got fade to black. I'm like, and I could kind of make it out, and all I hear I can't fucking understand a thing you're fucking saying, man. It's just all fucking garbage. This Colin, he's just like, fuck, I can't fucking whatever. Just don't listen to him, Will. Just fucking, you fucking know how the song goes. When it goes black, turn your shit off. Unless he bitches, then turn it back on, right? And a lot of the times, the first time, because this was my first time doing spots, and I don't pay attention to that when I'm watching the show. You know,
Yeah.
I'm so ignorant
I did
to
it
that.
for Trooper once. It was cool.
Yeah, it's great,
Yeah.
hey. But did you have the helmet
Yeah,
on?
we had a radio.
How was the LD? He gave you all the cues, right? Like
Yeah.
you knew when you had to do shit. Were you
Yeah.
changing colors and stuff too?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's great when the LD cues you right, hey. But this guy, again, I'm not trying to harp on him.
All I had to do is like turn. He'd say go to red, and then fucking point it. Turn it
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. And just make sure it was on him the whole
And
time.
then you go follow. Follow.
And were you,
Fucking super easy.
were you on the same guy all night?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't deviate, right?
No.
See, where in this guy wanted us to move to whoever was like in the thing, right? So like if there was a guitar solo, we would deviate from Dallas and go to the guitar player, right? So, but then sometimes they'd both be happening, and he'd so I'm just gonna stay on Dallas, you know, because yeah, the guitar's playing, but and Colin, we made an agreement beforehand. I was like, if you can't understand a call, and it sounds like he wants us to split the light show, I'm gonna stay on Dallas, and you take whoever the other person is supposed to be. But then there were instances where you could open the aperture a bit and make the cone bigger, and
Yeah.
you'd get them both, and not like the rest of the band and shit. It's so fun, man.
Oh, yeah,
fucking
that's
sitting
cool.
up there, fucking doing that shit. But I can imagine, you know, you got a fucking prick for an LD or something like that that's really picky, and you know it can go south sometimes. But I was just waiting for somebody to fucking kick my chair out from under me and topple the. It's Estevan, dude. They knock people over there at concerts. Like who's all taking a dive down there? Fucking Motley Crue. Who else got attacked there? Fuck. Well, I mean, 2 members of Motley Crue were. That guy fucking attacked a couple dudes before they fucking nabbed him.
They knocked Mick Mars over.
Yeah, off the stage.
Yeah.
That stage
He's
is
old as fuck.
that stage is 6 feet tall, dude. And he can't fucking move as it is. Doesn't he have like some muscular atrophy or something like
He's
that?
fucked.
That's his medical condition.
All he can do
he
is walk
suffers
around
from
kinda,
fuck.
with a cane.
Oh my gosh. Fucking. My mom was 80 this year as well. 72. It's funny when I seen Will on the trike on the side of the curb. Oh yeah, that's right. After I'd spent. This was on Monday. Oh yeah, okay, we gotta get to that. I'm fucking. Okay, let's see if we can find a picture here. I go and I do all this welding, and I figured, fuck, I'm all done. It's finished. I'm gonna take it for a rip. So I hop on this thing. It's not even high enough to get over my ramp down the highway. Like I have to.
The driveway.
Yeah, I have to pick it up and put it on the
Yeah.
street because it fucking bottoms out, and it's insane. Where I got pictures here somewhere.
Sure is a lot of fun.
Oh, dude. So I take it down to Home Depot. It's holding together. Everything seems to be fucking peachy, and here we go. Let's embiggen this. Oh fuck, are we here now? There we go. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I don't want to exit. Are you crazy? Do you wish to exit? No, I'm active in a stream, bro. Okay, so we're gonna go here. I think we've still got an active microphone, hopefully. Yeah. So there it is, all finished. Front foot pegs there and shit. Now, okay, I'm gonna see if I can get in close here. Okay, that's the best I can do. Okay, now see, you can see where I made the mistakes here. Okay, these are the hubs, I guess. Yeah. And the wheels and then the fucking rims and shit. Rims and wheels. Okay, so these hubs fucking go on there. And then they come with these slotted, they're like memory locks.
Memory locks, yeah.
So we butt them up against here because if you don't, the wheel slips around. And then these pillows that came with the set, the bearings had a set screw on each side. But the bearings are not keyed. They don't need to be. Because you want that to spin as freely as possible, right? but you don't want it to slide left and right. So you put a key's not going to keep that from happening. A key's only going to keep it from moving forwards and backwards,
Did you lose
right?
the key?
I lost all the set screws in both pillows because I put the others. It came with two. It came with two sets, or sorry, four. It came with four fucking memory locks. So I put one on each side of the wheel, and then like a bonehead, I put them on the inside and insides of the sprocket. Because I saw another YouTube, I saw a YouTube video, and that's how that guy had installed on it, and he'd just come back from a test drive that that he said was very successful.
That's what everyone wants these days, eh?
That's the wrong one. I wanted to go here. So I figured that was where they should go, and I put them on there. And yes, I got all the way to the Home Depot, drifting left and right, and I spent about 10 minutes in the Home Depot parking lot getting a hang of this, and because it spins quick. I learned a lot that afternoon. I spent quite a bit of time in there, and then this one guy, he's watching me, and I'm like, fucking, I'm gonna do this, and I go for this big long fucking rip, like as fast as I fucking can. I wanted to drift from one end of the lot to the other, just, and I got about halfway through, and then the thing just went, I heard this fucking, what the fuck? And then the chain's going, and I'm like, I've got no power, and the engine's just, and I'm like, oh. So I coast to the end of the parking lot, and there it sits. I'm stuck in the fucking Home Depot parking lot, and this chain here, it's looping around here. This whole axle had slid completely to one side, completely to this side, because I was doing a left turn. So it slipped right over, and the chain had come off. I thought I'd run over something tall, and I'd maybe hit the sprocket on something and busted the chain open, because it just seemed like the chain just fell off. Or that my engine was doing the same thing this guy was doing before, and it was wiggling, and the chain, but I went up back there and I was like, I couldn't move it. It's like, that's not fucking it. I couldn't get it back on no matter how hard I tried. So, and then I realized shit moved. Well, fuck, what am I gonna do? I'm stuck in the middle of fucking Home Depot. I got no fucking tools. And fucking, is there a microphone?
So you went and bought a fucking...
I went into Home Depot and I bought an
Allen
Allen key set. And fucking, no one there to help me at the till, by the way. Right? I fucking...
You know why? Because they all went outside to see who was burning around.
Yeah. Right, they did. Once I got it running again, I was there for quite some time. In fact, Ron's kid, he was getting off work and he'd parked like right beside where I was fixing the bike. He'd been parked there all day. I just happened to stall out there, and he's like, "Oh hey, Will." I'm like, "Hey, I can never. It's Dakota, right?" Yeah. And fucking, what's going on? It's like, "Oh, dude, man, I just managed. In my haste, I forgot to get a flathead screwdriver to pop the master link on the chain, because it's really easy with a flathead if you don't have the right tool. So I'm trying to use a big Allen key, the flat end of a big, to push the master link off, and it's like, and then I finally got it the second he said hello, and it went ping, and then I looked to see, and it shot off somewhere, right? Because I didn't think I was gonna get it that time. I want to say hi to Dakota, and I was happy at the same time, because I'd fucking opened it, but then I'd lost this link. So him and I were fucking looking around on the ground, and I got it, I got it fucking right on. Are you gonna be okay, man? Like, yeah, I can build this together. It's just I needed to find this part. Now we can get going. And so I took the pillows off the sprocket and I put them on the insides, the memory locks, and put them on the insides of the pillows, because those set screws are gone. Slid it back into place, lined it up best I could with the chain, put the chain back on, and now she fucking runs like a dream, and you have been on it since.
It's fucking deadly, man.
That puts a little extra weight on there, no offense, but it puts more stress on the thing, and it's standing up to it. So I think all those wheel locks are in the right place and fucking
held up.
Yeah. We're gonna...
If it can pass the fat bastard test. No, that'd be with Dave Brown on there.
Right. Let's see. Take a look here. Oh yeah. You know what? I wonder. Doesn't the freeze? I'm sending out big time fucking data here. Is anybody else having troubles with their feed? Because if that's the case, I'm going to make some changes for next week. That's my problem, but it might be a Facebook thing. So yeah, we're ripping around in the fucking Home Depot lot for what seemed like maybe 10 minutes, and then fuck, there's two fucking Home Depot employees coming out there with their hands on their hips giving me the stink eye, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm out of here. It's getting dark anyways, right? So I'm sneaking out of the fucking parking lot, and there's this fucking truck following me down this back street that I'm taking. I take a residential ways, out of sight, out of mind, and fucking just... And like he's driving, and I'm like, fuck, he wants to go by, or I don't know. So I pull over to the side, and the guy fucking stops and rolls down his window, and it's fucking Wes. I'm like, hey, man, he's just fucking laughing at me. What the fuck are you doing, man? I'm like, man, this looks so fucking cool. And I'm just burning around, and he just fucking laughs and drives away. But I had two people offer to load the drift trike in the back of their truck and drive me home because I'd broken down. Oh, do you need help to get out of here? Like, no, I'll have it ready. And then when I had it back up and running, I had a guy offer to fucking buy it off me. And I was just like, fuck, where'd you get that? So I built this. Whoa, is it for sale? I'm like, no, I gotta make a few more first. And fucking, I think this is a good design though.
Should've just said how much.
Yeah, I should've. But fucking, what's on there? I'm like, it's a 212. Fucking, really? I'm like, yeah, man. She goes, I just put it back together. I fucking broke down in the lot. I probably shouldn't have said that. Because he went, oh, yeah, fucking.
Couple grand. A lot of time for that shit.
Well, the original design. Like, I'm never going to sell the original one, right? But now that I know how to fab it, I could probably build one in a day or two with all the parts, you know? Roll them out real quick. I just have to fucking
build a jig.
Jig. Right? That would be the way to do it. Then all you gotta do is just drop the steel in and just spend an hour welding and fucking paint it up nice. I could make these very affordable. They're more affordable when Princess Auto has their sales. And if someone could source steel for me cheaper, then that'd be better. Because the steel gets expensive. Like, it's about $10 a foot, you know? So, and I use, I'm going to say probably about 16 feet of steel to make this little guy. I think I might have used maybe even a little more than that, maybe close to 20. Right? Because I used maybe 16 feet of the small tubing, and then I used about 4 foot of that rectangular tubing. So I'm gonna say 20 feet of tubing. So you're looking at about $200 a tube at fucking Princess Auto. But I mean, I think you go to CMS, you might be able to get it cheaper there, because that's all recycled shit there, isn't it?
Yeah. I got tons of pipe.
But tubular stuff, hey? It'd be cool to make a round one.
I can get you the best deal I can on it.
We'll have to look into that.
Use combination. Be neat. 2-inch and some fucking 1.5 inch.
I probably should have had this picture up when we were talking about it.
Frame like that because it supports itself.
Right. This was 1-inch square tubing, right?
Yeah.
So the circular stuff will be even stronger, right? Because it's a circle. That shit's will be stronger than any square tube, right? So, but it's trickier to cut, right? And fab and fit and stuff, right? But you just grind it.
It's all in the welds, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Some good welds.
Yeah, that's what I'd have to get good at. But you grind it and paint it, and you can't see it anymore if you do a good job doing that. I like it when you can't see the welds, I don't mind someone welding it and then buffing it down so that you don't see the weld anymore. But I don't know if that's such a good idea because it makes it...
Well, that's fine. That's just as long as you've got adequate penetration into the steel, right?
Right.
That's the key.
Right. Because
both sides.
Because shaving the top off shouldn't...
That won't weaken it.
Right? That the integrity of the weld should still be good as long as you got in there good, right? And that's all in your fucking heat and stuff like that, I suppose. Proper voltage. Because sometimes I'm just punching holes right through the shit. It's like, whoa! Better turn that down a little bit, It sucks, right? Especially around here on the on this joint, because the steel on the bike is like 1/8 of an inch thick, and this stuff is like 1/4 inch thick. You popping holes through here quick, but you need the heat up high to weld to this one, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you're kind of fixing it with the puddle. Fuck, this thing took a beating, man. This particular section here. I've probably welded it fucking 4 times onto different frames. This set of forks, eh? Crappy tire special. The fucking reclaim bin or whatever they call it.
Oh, I wonder if we can get like a pipe nipple long enough
To make that work?
replace it.
Yeah, probably.
For the whole thing to fit right on.
Right onto it, yeah. Well, see, the
That would
thing
give
is,
it some good
see, the
strength.
thing is, the problem is I welded all this, so, this is gonna be okay. If this ever fails, I'm not too frightened about getting hurt on the device, because this is just gonna break off, and your feet are gonna start grinding on the ground here,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be this axle here. Like, as long as you hang on, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Unless you're going like super duper fast.
It
This
doesn't
thing
go that fast.
It
though.
doesn't go that fast. I think it maybe does 30 mile an hour tops if you
Yeah.
get it to speed, right? But it takes a while because your old fucking wheels are always spinning so
Yeah,
goddamn
no,
much.
it's just strictly going sideways.
That's right.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh? Ah!
Fucking
What other
right.
footage have we got?
Yeah, no, we've got footage of myself and Murray driving the drift trike. So we're gonna
Just
get
show a
this.
bit of you putting those red tires on.
Let's see if I can. Oh, it's all on. Yeah, fucking. I'm gonna edit that and I'll have it ready for next week. I'll have that one ready for next week. I haven't had a chance to fucking do any of that shit this week. I'm still. Oh man, I'm not eating fucking scorpions. That's crazy. Why the fuck would you want to eat scorpions, man? That's gross. Blah. It's all this fucking blah, man. Okay, where is this? Boom, boom, boom. We've got some fucking. There it is. Okay, that's the second half. So we're gonna watch the first half in. It's higher resolution, higher frame rate, but darker because it's just a shitty phone, but not a phone, but
That's not too bad.
it's not too bad. I gotta put it over here for everyone else to see it though. Oh, I can't see. Okay, there it is. This media player suck diddly ox. Okay, is this gonna work? Yeah. Okay. Now. Yeah, that's awesome, man. As you can see, the Reverend here looks quite comfortable on our Zoomer design drift trike. Prices, contact your manufacturer for list. But yeah, let's get this going here.
Okay. Hopefully this fucking, I don't know, it's pretty dark, but whatever, fuck. This is awesome. Okay. Choke.
The mic's picking it up. Dude, I can air off the fucking speed bump
I
there.
didn't even see it.
Ease on it, man. Just ease on it.
It just once it bucks you over, it's
Yeah.
quick, eh? It whips
yeah.
you like a fucking holy shit. I was gonna say it whips you around like Jesus, but I don't think he got whipped that much. Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Okay, you're good. I'm sorry.
the throttle sticks a bit. And that's because I ran the cable underneath the seat like a doughhead, and when you sit on it, it pinches the cable. Wasn't thinking, folks.
Is that fucking deadly or what?
Fucking cool. It's pretty uncontrollable though.
It is, yeah. It is. Fucking. That's awesome, man. Here, I'll keep her from running away.
Oh, there's more yet.
Oh, that's alright. Here. Is it filming right now? Yeah.
That's so deadly. I like how it chirps, eh? It's got a nice little rap to it.
That's what I wanted to do. You're just like full gas all the time.
Yeah, open it right up, and then but you gotta like you gotta be careful because it'll escape on you, hey?
Yeah.
But I find as soon as it starts to kick over, I let off and turn into it more, eh? And you can try to push it with your feet too. You can. It's tough though, man. It's like especially if you get going into a drift and then you're restricted as to how like you swung too wide and there's the boulevard coming.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta you have to turn into it and then try to hit the brakes, and then it's like, ah, fuck. And then if you can't stop, your best bet is to just let it whip you around, because that'll stop you almost dead. Hey, it's amazing how quickly it stops you.
And you can't fly off of it 'cause it's too low.
Yeah.
Super low.
Fucking awesome.
That's fucking deadly. And then this part, we can see the rest of it on Murray's phone because it's
Oh, yeah.
better. Fucking rates.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh? Ah!
See, that transition allows for the whole voice thing,
Yeah.
you know? And then it keeps us from talking, because sometimes I have things on where you can't hear our voices, and then this will just, of course, there's times where I forget to turn on the microphones too, and that's also kind of detrimental to the show. But anyways, yeah, that was Monday, and that's the parking lot that's like real close by, and we won't get kicked out of that one.
Yeah, it's surprisingly quiet.
Mm-hmm. Only problem is it's kind of closer to a residential area than I'd like to be. So like, you know, you gotta shut her down after, you know, you don't want to, because it's like, it sounds like a little lawnmower, right?
Yeah.
People don't want to hear that for an hour. And what are you doing?
No one can hear it though, it's not that loud.
Yeah, it isn't that loud. Actually, the PVC makes more noise than the engine does, honestly.
I think you probably get away with going there lots. Go at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
10 to 11.
Right? You know?
No one will fucking
No one will know. What time is it
So
now?
right, what kind of do?
Oh shoot! Hey man, fucking! Oh, I didn't know. It's 10 o'clock. Let's go. Yeah. Fucking right. So, got anything? Do I have something planned for next week? No, I don't think so. Some fucking. Be sure to come down to the tap on October 7th to check out SJS.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking fun. Yeah, we're getting ready. We're learning some new tunes for that one, and some interesting music for that one. and I think we're gonna try something new that night. We're not gonna spoil it here, but it'll be a show you want to go to. You'll be entertained without a doubt. I think we'll do a good job, and we've got our sounds sounding pretty good through the digi and stuff. I think
sounds great.
I think through the rig down there, that's gonna just pound. I like those EAWs, man.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
they fucking rock. And
It's got lots of people out there.
yeah.
$10 to get in. Your first drink is free. So really, you're only paying like $3 to get in.
Really, you know, it's and because you can get like you can't get like a double or whatever, you know, but like a drink is fucking $6 or $7.
Yeah, man.
You know, and that's so that you get a
They got really
complimentary
good food.
drink and fucking. Because it's $10 cover, but you get a complimentary drink with it, and it's not just something in a fucking like a Jello shooter or something like that, right? It's although those can be cool, they also can be like, you know, way watered down. But yeah, you can get whatever you like. So I really enjoy playing there. It's a nice rig, and it's good atmosphere to see a band, especially if you're gonna come see SJS, because we keep it nice and quiet. You can talk to your buddies. You can
Nice mix.
Yeah, you can-
Nice professional mix.
at a tolerable volume too,
Yes.
and not like super duper loud, right? Doesn't always have to be fucking cranked, especially if you're in a lounge kind of area, man. You know, they don't turn the TV up super loud when the games. I mean, they turn it up, but they don't crank it. You know. Speaking of which, how did you talk to Trevor since Friday's show? How did he go?
No, I didn't.
No?
I seen their posts. Great show.
Yeah, right on. We'll go fucking wire.
Ron went to see them.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to. We'll talk to Ron on Tuesday and find out, see how they did. I'm sure they did
I'm
fine.
sure they did great.
Wire wasn't calling me going, well, these guys are too loud. I'm like, well, no, man. I talked to Trevor and he seemed really cool about it. You know, like I just reached out to him and said, hey, dude, man, you know, try not to play too loud at the bar. And I shouldn't have said it like that, because he and understandably so, he thought, what is someone saying we're too loud or something? You know, these guys that got the rigs and stuff. I was like, I know, dude, but I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying the tap's trying to try to, you know, just present things here. And if you want to get hired back there, do this, and you will. You know, or fill it with a bunch of your people, and then you can do whatever you want. And you know, fucking, I think they did. I think they did really well. So, because
They always have a good crowd.
yeah, right. You know,
Usually.
I mean, who doesn't want to watch Trevor play drums?
Yeah, man.
You know, I mean, fucking guy's a riot. And okay, just kidding. I gotta go here for a second. Hey, Pickles. You just had that look on you. Oh my gosh.
Pickles.
Aw, she's out of focus. Can't have that. Hey, Pickles. Let's fix that. Oh.
There we go.
Hey?
That's better, I think.
That's still shitty. That's probably because I got this shitty camera. Just shitty. Oh, there we go, Pickles. Hey? Still pretty shitty. How much are the parts roughly for the trike? Well, the axle kit is
That was
gonna
about $400, I thought you said.
yeah, 400, 450 after taxes. The motor. Let's just bring that fucking picture up again.
Did you get it at that Princess Auto? motor
Princess
on sale
Auto.
or something?
Yeah, it was on sale for $200, and regularly it's $300.
Yeah.
So, and you want to get a 212. 212's perfect. A 212 with a centrifugal clutch. The clutch comes with the axle kit though, so you don't have to. That's pretty good, because the clutches they sell at Princess Auto are $100 for a centrifugal clutch. So, the one that comes with the axle kit works great. like I said, the steel about $10 a foot, depending on how much you need, and the
Well, that 1-inch pipe, I could probably get it for you for $2 a foot.
Oh, wow.
1 inch.
no, we might have to do that.
2-inch pipe would be probably around 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Foot. Maybe not even that much. 4 something.
Really? Yeah, it's weight, isn't it? Or
No.
it's per foot, hey? Yeah,
It's
that's
a market of its own. It's like fucking. These guys are buying fucking shitloads of it. And fucking reselling it and selling it. And fuck.
wow, dude.
It's like fucking owning houses.
Here we go. So parts alone, you're running about $1,000 for the parts, and that's not, the seat was about $30, and the front forks I salvaged from Canadian Tire, but like getting the front end off a bicycle is going to be the trickiest thing, right? If you have an old bike, bonus, because there you go, you got the parts, right? But
Fucking awesome.
I had to go and get a new front set of brakes for this thing too, so that was about another $50. But still, the aside from the time and the money it takes to weld it, right? If you can put one of these together, you can do it for about $1,200, and frickin' away you go, man. The thing is, you gotta. There's a lot of work to put it together, right? I'd probably sell it for about $2,000. I think.
For sure.
1999, painted and all the nice shit and stuff like that. Just get a hold of us here at the Burning Couch. You want a fucking drift trike? We'll fab one up for you for just under $2,000. Build times are all dependent on how long it takes the axle to get in, because that's what I gotta wait for, and then because that could be a long time. They have 36 and 40-inch versions, so you'd have to specify how wide you want the wheelbase.
Get her going on a long drift, eh?
This is where you go, oh shit, and then you hit the fucking speed bump again. It's awesome.
Oh, shoot, sorry, dude. You're good, Here.
Don't. I'm really impressed on how well it turns, because when we first put those forks on there, and it was all shitty the way I did it, I was just I was afraid it was never gonna turn. But you put those PVC sleeves on, and then it doesn't matter that you don't have posi traction or whatever that's called, or a limited slip, right? That's what that would be, eh? Like the limited slip differential or something. So the wheel that's on the outside of the turn spins faster than, right?
Fucking right, scroll. Fucking A, man.
Whoa.
Posi track, 2-wheel drive.
Right.
When you're turning fucking
Same
left
with
or
your
whatever,
big one.
yeah.
On a smaller scale, it doesn't really matter. When you get into cars,
It
starts
really
to matter,
does,
right?
yeah. Fucking right. Hi, Pickles. Oh, what are you doing?
What everyone wants these days, eh?
Oh, my goodness, Pickles.
Well, you're not happy sitting in your own personal. You got your own camera, Pickles. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Come over here, Pickles.
Well,
Come bite me.
Poor Pickles. Poor Pickles was by herself for like 3 days. So she's all like friendly. Hey, Pickles.
Poor baby.
Don't ever go to Estevan again.
Don't worry, Pickles. You have to pay me to go there. And that's the truth.
Did you see Emilio?
Emilio Estevan? No. We went looking. We did. I did find Phil in a fucking in a rock gathering though. It worked out pretty cool. Where is that picture?
Yeah, that's some fucking cool rocks.
Yeah,
Down,
dude.
right?
That's super duper cool. Yeah, fucking Phil's the head rigger this weekend. He's fucking good dude, man. Pretty chill, you know.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh?
Yeah, exactly. A chill boss. There ain't nothing wrong with a chill boss. That's for sure. But yeah, this is what that looks like kind of from far away. Let me see if I can go back there. This is a further shot. Colin put this up today. I really like this shot. So like, it's like a regular landscape, but then within the hill, there's all these fucking rocks just sticking out. And here we crawled in like back in behind here through probably about 20 yards of underground caves.
Oh, cool.
You know, like it's always lit, but it gets like dark and narrow, and I'm like, I'm claustrophobic, man. And I was like, no, I gotta do it. And then I'd get through there, and I was like, holy fuck, dude, man, look at this. We can get out the top here, and you could kind of scale the inside of the wall, and fucking, it's fucking pretty neat, man.
Good Fallout hiding place.
Right, right. Oh, but dude, it's weird. Like, I'm gonna see if I can get another shot here.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh?
Like this is, well, here's Colin. I got a picture of him. This you go in through here, and like it's about 6 feet through here on the other end. It's just kind of like it didn't open up on the top here. Actually, maybe that is where it opened up, and that's where he took the picture from. He might have been standing there where he took it. But you could crawl in here and up out through the top and fucking. But the thing is, this in here, this fucking stuff, it's like sand.
Sandstone.
Yeah, this shit up top here is rock fucking hard, but down here, if you sat there long enough, you could start carving into it with your finger, eh? And making shapes and stuff like. And it's like, there are signatures in here from the 1800s, man.
Yeah.
1896 we found one, stretched right in there.
Like fucking outlaw hideouts.
It might have been, fuck, who the fuck knows, man.
Prohibition fucking days. Cowboys robbing banks.
Like, I'm not sure what exposed these particular rocks, but it's along an old drag line. But I don't think they had drag. They were digging for coal that. Well, when did they start burning coal?
Billions of years ago.
I give billions of years ago.
That's what everyone wants these days, eh?
Gotta check on my cookies. Hey, right on. Dominic's making some more cookies. That's good. Always good news. Always good news. All right. Well, folks, it's getting. When did we start the show?
9:30.
We're about an hour in. That's right. Dropped frames. Oh, I'm dropping frames like crazy. That's why it's sucking so bad. Why is that? Oh, because of the network. Oh, that's the. Oh, wow, dudes. It's fucking. I gotta pay more attention to my shit here. Can we do this while we're living? No. Oh, well, maybe we can. Let's try this. Let's go 8. Alright. Boom. Bingo. That did it. I bet you that fixes it. Wouldn't that be interesting? We've got to do the whole show all over again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Problem solved. Brutal. Wow. Okay. Wow. I've just discovered now that almost 60% of the frames were dropped because of my network connection. And that means the 5 or 6 of you that have been watching are fucking hardcore, and we love you. You guys are awesome, man. I'm not sure what's going on next week. Probably have some video of me getting those PVC sleeves on there. I'll have a toy time for next week. Jade's got one on here I haven't filmed. I might show some stuff from Ma's birthday. It's kind of cool. We'll see.
We were trying to get that fucking footage from that gig with Magnetic.
Ooh!
Buddy messaged us.
Yeah, let's look into that right now. Because the CTV shit's supposed to be available. I saw Magnetic had some good footage from there. I never talked to the guy. I think I looked at the message, but I never replied. So it might... Facebook...
I replied, I said, oh, awesome, fuck yeah, how can I get it? But I lost on my phone how to find it.
Through SJS? Okay, I'm going to find out right now. Let's do it. Let's investigate. Did he send you a link or something?
No.
Okay.
I think he would have.
Excuse me. No, I don't want to switch to that one. I want to switch to SJSU. See all profiles. There we go. SJS. Here we go. Switching to SJS. Messages. Come on. Hey guys, access cable has sent us footage from the I'm assuming you'd like a copy of the footage they took for you. Hell yeah, that's awesome news. And then he's seen it. So yes, please send, please, yes please send us a link. Thank you. Just give me a second here.
That was a good performance too, I remember.
Yes, that was a I think so, dude. Who? It was us and Magnetic, and who else? Oh, right, Zim or right or Zen or oh shit, I can't remember.
Zen or something. Or...
He filmed. So Access or whatever, they had the camera in the back. So that's what our footage will be. Our footage will be the wide cam. But that guy had like a telescopic lens on there, so he'd be coming in and out. So it'll have some creative...
Well, hopefully it has both.
Well, no, because the kid wasn't running around during our set.
Oh yeah,
he only ran around during the Magnetic set, right? Yeah. So there's only gonna be the Access cable footage. That's it, right? So and you know they used some of it because all the wide shots, well, maybe not all the wide shots, but a lot of the wide shots would have been the Access stuff. So we are at the mercy of what he decided to look at, right? So there really are no edits that you can get from that, right?
Well, we get it edited ourselves too, though.
Well, but you can't.
No.
What are you going to edit out? If you edit something out, you're skipping the music. There's only his shot. So what are you going to edit? You can only either play the song or not play the song, right? We just have to decide whether we want to air the tune, right? Or we'd have to put in something other than video footage to make for something maybe you didn't want seen. Hey, it was hotter than fucking there. I'm pretty sure by the third tune we were all fucking soaked.
Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly. Yes, please send us a link. Thank you. Like now. This was Thursday? Oh, fuck, right on. Okay, well, we'll get that fucking soon enough, hopefully within the week. It would be nice to show some footage on next week's show. Tell you what, that's probably what we're going to do. We thought it was a non-stop motion. It was a stop motion episode. Well, so the audio must have been coming through then, I guess, hey? Just the fucking video must have been licking the bag. Yeah, hey? Oh, okay, well.
A stop motion episode. That's next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop motion pickles. Yeah, well, it's
we're gonna
fucking,
get pickle stoned.
It's kicking ass now. Is it look sharp? Anyways, it's sending out some serious fucking heat now. I'm sending out some serious bandwidth.
It was working fine on my phone from here.
Yeah,
like right here.
But
so.
well, yeah, but yeah, exactly. That shouldn't be. How much money is enough? Try this experiment to get an exact number to aim for. Oh, so basically, take this test to increase your level of anxiety because you're never going to reach the limit you're supposed to. Like, no wonder everyone. My anxiety! It's like there's constant fucking triggers all the time. Hey, you need this much money. Well, no, you don't. If you do, if you want to live like this, and that's what that's what they should say. You needed to do this. You don't have to if you can live without that. You know how Drew Barrymore became a bizarro fixture of daytime TV. Did she? Man, I'm so glad I'm so out of touch on popular culture. It makes me so happy. You know, as a kid, I was always excluded for not knowing about what was going on all the time, and it sucked. But now, I can't thank myself enough for being ignorant to that shit. Because it fucking programs the fuck out of y'all. It does. I see it. With the Marvel shit. Like, that's crazy. I'm sure it's good. But I'm sure it probably isn't, though. You know? Like, they're probably pretty shitty movies for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm really hard on movies.
I watched The Munsters, done by Rob Zombie.
And?
That was great, I thought.
Yeah?
It was good.
Was it?
Yeah,
Cool.
I thought so.
Did he stay true to, like, The Munsters?
Yeah,
or did he turn it
pretty
into
much.
some
No,
weird
it's-
Rob Zombie
It was
production?
The Munsters.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was
Right
really
on.
good.
Right on. It's all good. Fucking right. Hey, Wes is
He
still
usually
here
does
too. Good.
remakes of stuff.
What else did he do? Did he do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, and he did
I haven't seen that one.
fucking.
I saw the one they did in, like, the other one. That was kind of okay.
The Evil Dead.
He did that too?
Yeah,
Is it any good?
yeah. It's fucking wicked.
So that's the new Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Wasn't there another? Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out because some people said it wasn't any good because it's not Sam Raimi, right, or whatever. Or wasn't he in on it too?
He was in on it too, I believe.
I'll have to check that out. And it's was it Bruce Campbell?
No.
That kind of.
I can't remember. Though he might have a cameo in it, maybe.
So who the fuck played the Evil Dead guy?
I don't know.
Some guy who wasn't
Watch it,
Bruce. Yeah, I don't think it was as good as you think it was.
Yeah, maybe not.
How the fuck do you do Evil Dead without Bruce Campbell?
Yeah.
That's like trying to do fucking original Star Wars without Shatner or Spock. You know, like it's. I mean, you have to change it entirely. You have to develop a whole new set of characters. Like the Next Generation was good because it was completely different.
It was turned into one of those teen movies. There's 4 young guys and 4 young girls out at the cabin.
Right. So not Evil Dead. Just fucking some
A
other
remake
Night of the
yeah,
Living
with
Dead.
younger characters.
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna watch it.
I know what you mean, though.
I'm sorry,
Bruce
man.
is the man.
Yeah, like, you know, it's like when I saw those Transformers movies. As shitty and as corny as the Transformers cartoons were, they just shit all over the fucking canon. Like they shit all over it, you know. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go here. But they're doing that with all these fucking movies, and it's not a race thing, and it's not a bait thing. I mean, it kind of is, but they've been doing it for a long time. They changed the Transformers. Megatron's a fucking gun. Okay, Bumblebee's a fucking Volkswagen. Okay, he's not some Camaro piece of shit. You know, like it's why do they need to change the canon to appease to like the new shit? Don't call it that anymore. Call it something different. Lord of the Rings. Not even gonna go there. I can't believe what they've done to the Lord of the Rings. It almost makes me wish I'd never watched even the first ones. And I haven't even seen the new stuff. I refuse to watch it.
I haven't watched any of it. I tried. It's fucking too gay for me, man.
But even if you like the old shit, like it's like even Peter Jackson says this new shit's fucking garbage. And he did the original 3 movies. I don't know, man. It's just, they just
I It's like Disney when they fucked up Star Wars.
Oh my god. Thank goodness George Lucas kind of already started. He set the screw, you know, as one of them self-tapping screws, Star Wars 1, 2, and 3. I could feel the fucking end coming near, and then Disney just went, fucking, fuck you, Star
The one
Wars.
sci-fi show that's kind of stuck to its fucking originality and everything, I'd have to say is Star Trek.
Right. But,
Like there's a brand new one
Right.
now.
right.
And there's been others, and it's, you know, it's the same story, but that's what it is.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Gene.
Yeah, man.
I've seen that. That's the thing. Gene Roddenberry died, right? I'm pretty sure he did. And the franchise, I don't know. Maybe. Who owns
They
Star
sure-
Trek? Is it MGM? Who the
I
fuck
don't
owns Star
fucking
Trek?
know, but they sure know how to pick fucking hot ladies, man.
Who owns Star Trek rights? I bet you it's
Cheers to
MGM.
Star Trek.
Paramount.
ladies.
Okay, Paramount. After 13 years of issue rights, Viacom, Paramount, retained the rights to original ones. Wow. Because Gene Roddenberry would have fucking... He croaked in... When the fuck did he croak? Fucking... Long time ago now, wasn't it? 10 or 20 years now?
I don't think it's that long ago. Maybe it was just like 5 years ago.
Come on, Gene, where are you? There! Wah! Gene Roddenberry. Gene Roddenberry. 1991.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
October.
Quite a while ago, yeah.
Yeah. He, 1921 to 1991. He did the original series, the animated series, and the Next Generation were his. Producer and creator. Born in El Paso. Fucking right. His father was a cop. Roddenberry flew 89 combat missions in the Army Air Forces during World War II and worked as a commercial pilot after the war. Later, he followed in his father's footsteps and joined the Los Angeles Police Department, where he began to write scripts for television. Because that's how much fucking spare time cops have. Just so you know, you can write Star Trek and be a cop. Of course, unless you're a cop in Regina, then you spend the last fucking week busting people for traffic violations.
Fucking,
They were going hard
Yeah.
last week, man.
Fucking
They
money
even put,
collectors,
they
that's
even
all
put
they are.
out a fucking thing. The Regina police are going hard this week on traffic violations. It's like, wow.
Just gotta avoid those
Regina
pullover
police.
spots.
Yeah.
I got the heads up, so.
Like an app?
No,
That's
it's
like
the
a
delivery drivers that I
cop
see all
rats?
day.
Rat cops? There's a rat cop. Wouldn't that be great if there was like a rat cop that would just rat out the locations to his app? You know, I'd pay for that.
Yeah.
I'd pay for a subscription to have a police rat out the other cops. It's about time the public had an informant inside the police station
Yeah.
and not the other fucking way around, if you ask me. Any crooked cops out there want to make a couple extra bucks? I've got a great idea for a cell phone app.
Any
Let's talk.
crooked
Oh wait. I wasn't trying to be so
Is there
vague.
an- is
I'm
there
trying
an honest
to.
one
I'm
out
trying to
there?
filter out the applicants here because that's
It's more like it's an honest one out there. You want to fucking work on this app with us?
Tales from the Dark Side. Is that why does that rings a bell? Tales from the Dark Side. That wasn't Crypt Keeper stuff, was it?
It was
it-
kind of like a
was it-
takeoff of it. It
was
didn't
it-
have a crypt keeper at the beginning, but
Did it? No. But it was kind of like that, like a Crypt Keeper thing. What did they call the Crypt Keeper show? That was
the crypt keeper.
no, he was the Crypt Keeper, but he was
Yeah,
on another
Nancy
show.
Pelosi as the fucking host at the beginning.
30K? Fuck, that's fuck all, man. I bet you I could find investors to get a rat cop fucking app to raise 30K. You could raise 30K for rat cops. Cop rats. What would you call it? Rat cop. Rat cop.
Just rats.
Rat. And then put the badge. Officer Rat. Ratte. Actually worked for a guy that was his last name. It's Ratty. Sure it is. You motherfucker. He was a piece of shit too. Fucking I got him fucking fired, man. Cause he fucking what a fucking cunt. You don't talk to people like that on the work site. Fucking he fucking unleashed on 4 of us standing there, and I was the only guy who had a problem with it. Like, everyone had a problem with it when it happened, but I was the only one who gave a fuck when we went back to the trailer. I was like, okay, are we doing this? Yup. Fucking there's Will on his own again. And fucking I quit my job I walked off the fucking site that day. And fucking 3 weeks later, that dude lost his job. I don't know if it was because of it. It was probably, there was one of several incidences, and that was just another one, right?
So the other 3 guys said they're going to quit with you, and they didn't?
And they didn't. And I was back on that site in the next week. I was back on that site the next week wearing a different hat. And Rati couldn't do anything anymore because I was contracted by another department. So he was no longer my boss, and I just walked by him and just, you know, fuck you, man. Like, fucking piece of shit. Fuck that place. Potash makes you salty. Let me tell you, it does things to your psyche. Stay out of the mines. Hey, Ripped Hydra, how's it going, man?
Stay out of the mud.
Forbidden Planet. Star Trek. Fucking right. Pickles. You want some beer?
That one series they had, what was it called? Enterprise. That's what it was called.
Or Deep Space Nine with fucking...
No, that's different. This one was called Enterprise, and they had... She was like a internet sensation for being so freaking hot.
7 of 9?
No, the Vulcan.
Oh, so I was into that Borg chick. She was pretty cute. 7 of 9 was
That
pretty
Vulcan
nice.
chick on fucking
Enterprise.
Like,
Deadry.
Hey, Pickles.
No, that was the Next
exploded.
Generation. Because the Borg was, I don't know.
Next Generation had that other one you were talking about.
7 of 9.
7 of 9.
Yeah. Right, because she's the one that fucking turned Picard into a Borg, wasn't she? Or how did that fucking happen? I never watched any of that
I
shit.
forgot.
I didn't watch The Next Generation that much. I watched a bit of it, but not that much. I wasn't into it as much as I was the old Star Trek, that's for sure.
The original's the best. Fuck, you could just put it on anytime and enjoy it.
Isn't that right, Pickles? Yeah.
What the fuck's a Star Trek?
I know. Well, Jerry Ryan. That's probably...
Yeah. The new one, it's not Captain Kirk, it's Captain Pike.
Pike?
Yeah, because he's the very first one. If you remember that one episode, like it was like the very first episode of Star Trek.
Oh, yeah?
So they're going back in time, whatever you call those.
A flashback?
Prequel.
Yeah.
Prequel.
Oh,
show.
okay. Yeah. Huh. Cool.
Lots of hotties in there, too.
But I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they make the insides of the ships look like.
Looks deadly.
No, but like deadly awesome or deadly like the 60s deadly, because...
No, none of them go back to that. It's all...
See, that's bullshit. Because they should. Like, I mean...
I know they should.
If you're gonna do a show that predates Kirk, then so should the tech.
Yeah.
But it won't.
No.
And no one will give a fuck.
No.
And that's why I have a problem with fucking movies.
There was one guy, he's on YouTube, Star Trek Continues he calls it, and he bought the old set and he did some episodes with it.
After?
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Like they're not that old, they're 2010 or something.
Yeah. But it's the same sets and stuff like that, right? Yeah.
Pretty cool.
He bought all the old gear, like the old prop
Well,
gear?
Old set, yeah.
Fuck off,
Yeah.
really? That's cool, man. And so he does new...
And he did some episodes of it himself.
Really?
Yeah.
What's this called?
Search Star Trek Continues.
Star Trek Continue. There it is.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
Star Trek Continues. Home page of the Star Trek Continues web series. Oh, there's actually some notable people on this
Yeah.
thing. Isn't that the guy from fucking Mythbusters, Grant Imahara?
Maybe, I think.
Isn't he dead? Didn't he pass away?
Yeah, yeah.
2020, that's right.
Probably from, what do you call that? Mighty Paradise?
Let's find out.
they
We're learning, folks.
They won't say that.
Death and Legacy. Well, on July 13th, after suffering a ruptured, previously undiagnosed intracranial aneurysm. That's an aneurysm, not a clot. That's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So, unrelated.
It could have been brought on by an experimental jab.
July 13th, 2020, they weren't, I don't think they were out yet, were they? When did they roll them fucking cocksuckers out? June or July? May?
I'm just trying to find it. Voyager was a good series too.
BattleBots. Where's it? Doesn't say he was on. It doesn't say what that he did the fucking do. Star Trek Continues. Early work. Mythbusters, White Rabbit, other work. Let's check other work. Mythbusters, BattleBots, Deadpool. It doesn't seem. Why wouldn't they mention that? 2013. Oh, here we go. Imahara portrayed Hikaru Sulu. Okay. So he played Captain Sulu in all 11 episodes. 11 episodes
Yeah,
of
that's
Star
much
Trek
fun.
Continues. Well, I can't show it on here. We'll get a ban. Right? I'll have to
No.
watch. Yeah, we will, dude. Trust me. Fuck, it's Star Trek, man. We'll totally get a ban. He also played Lieutenant Mazaru in the 2015 movie Star Trek Renegades. Wow, we got to play Captain Sulu? That must have been pretty cool. An aneurysm. Fuck, that's too bad, man. He was a smart dude.
Yeah.
No, fucking crazy. Well, folks.
So now the other guy from Mythbusters, he's hooked up with fucking dude from that sports car show in Britain.
The bald guy or the redhead?
Hammond. The fucking American one that's on the show. On
The
GTA or whatever. it's
no, the
called.
which Mythbuster?
Well, the other surviving guy.
The
Dude.
bald guy or the
The
redhead?
dude. He was with the chick all the time. Not the old guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
young guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, because there were 3 of them, right?
Yeah. 3 young and 2 old dudes.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't recall. I remember going through a Mythbusters
She's
marathon
a
once.
very good looking lady too, eh?
But it wasn't those 3. It was the old fuckers. Ralph. Strange New Worlds Bridge looks like 60s Trek. Strange New World. Is that Strange New World? Is that Star Trek? Or is that just Strange New World? Yeah, I don't watch any fucking thing.
I ain't got time to watch TV anyway.
Fucking right. Okay, next week I'm gonna have
Hopefully have some footage from previous concert. That we
yeah. That was it, and some
footage.
some garage work, how to get sleeves on your fucking drift trike.
Yeah, that'll be very entertaining. That one.
It is.
And we should also have a toy time for you as
Yes,
well.
we have a
For
toy
our younger
time.
viewers.
That's
that
right.
JD Do spun up herself.
That's right. And yeah. There's also going to be more announcements, upcoming shows. Oh fuck! I've got Dave and the Divers coming on here sometime real soon too. Let me just double that check. Oh man, I gotta get back to him and find out, because I thought we agreed on a unless it was supposed to be like this today. I don't think so. No. I'm thinking. I have a feeling Dave and the Divers are coming here either next weekend or the weekend after that. It's in October. I'm just not sure when. We're gonna have a band here real quick. It's funny because Mom's birthday. There's this lady. She's Spanish, right? I teach Mom how to speak Spanish, and she goes, I think it was Corrine or someone. She watches the couch. And then the first thing I said to her, I was like, I'm so sorry. Because she's like my mom's age, and she watches this show, and she goes, I like it when you have the music on the show. She's very polite, you know. I was just kind of like, oh my god. So that was pretty flattering. She's like, it's very nice when you have the bands on there. They sound really good. And it's like, okay, fuck it, that's cool. But I was like, yeah, don't tell Mom about the show. Hey, Pickles.
Oh my
Wish
goodness.
we could have more bands on, or even just individuals that would.
Yeah. Well, like I gotta start fishing again. I haven't been doing
well, who's
that.
got time, right?
Well, I mean, I kind of do, but
Really?
I'm fucking lazy, man. I got
Yeah.
better things to do. But I mean, I could
Like build drag fucking trucks.
bikes. Yeah, man. Like that's fun. Fucking take my time.
I gotta work tomorrow. Fuck.
That's right. Call-in segment. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get. I am gonna have a call-in segment next week. I'll have a landline you can call, and we'll put the speakerphone right here, and we'll take a page out of the book of fucking Harold Henkel, and we'll have some fucking live call-in thing. Well, now that we know how to fucking work it,
Yeah.
get all the fucking bugs out. Newest show, Captain Pike. Yeah. Pike, eh?
Yeah.
So Pike, what was that? Would have been Kirk's mentor, or what? Would Kirk serve under Pike, or is that how that worked?
He did, I believe. It's not like the original Star Trek. The very first fucking pilot was when they met these fucking big bubblehead motherfucking, like they look like aliens, right? They
Right.
look like the fucking Greys.
Okay.
You know, and then Captain Pike was in a fucking one of those wheelchairs with just his head sticking out. And he can only answer yes or no with the lights.
Oh, that's Pike.
Yeah. That was the only black and white episode.
That's Star Trek.
Yeah.
Whoa, man! Because I've only ever seen like the flashing light thing, because they take it out of context for memes and shit,
Yeah.
right? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Because that's at a trial or something, right?
That was their pilot.
Right?
TV pilot.
And he was on trial, wasn't he, or something like that?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Pike
fucking
was on
Spock
trial.
was on trial
Someone
for
was.
bringing him there or something, or
They want to court-martial one of them
Well,
or something, or
like Pike. They were on the planet trying to blast these motherfuckers through this wall or something to fucking, and they can control them with their brains, make them all do that. And then fucking, there's a later episode when Spock got Pike and fucking defied the fucking rules of
The Confederation or whatever.
Hijacked the fucking spaceship and brought him back to that planet. Because then he could.
was it the Genesis planet?
I forget. But those big fucking melon bumhead guys that we used to call them, because their head looked like a big bum.
Oh yeah.
And then-
And their eyes were down here or something, or were they? Oh fuck.
They were like fucking.
Little beady motherfuckers, or was that off the Star Trek or Star Wars shit?
Well, they had human faces.
Oh yeah, but just big bum heads. Yeah, yeah. Bum
And then
heads.
fucking when he brought Pike back there, like the other chick that they were saving at first crashed and she was totally deformed, but when you live under their consciousness,
You come back to life.
you're brand new.
That's the Genesis planet, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
But
people
anyways, they brought him back there.
Because isn't that where they took
brought him
Spock?
back there, and he's happily living happily ever after with some hot blonde.
Because when Because when Spock died, didn't they try to bring him back to the Genesis planet or some shit? Because Spock dies in the
Yeah.
third movie, doesn't he?
I think so.
Khan kills him
That's
or something?
The movie, yeah, that's different from the TV shows. But yeah, the movie.
Didn't...
I think, well, the Genesis planet was fucking like Vulcan
Was it?
or something.
I
I
have to
can't remember,
now,
but
fuck.
I'd imagine it would be. Because the Vulcans, they got all kinds of shit, right?
The Genesis planet. Fuck, I gotta look that up now. The Genesis planet. What do we got here? Non-canon Star Trek wiki, so I guess it could be kind of fucking fucked. The Genesis planet. James T. Kirk. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. So, this, I guess... The Genesis planet was an uninhabited planet located in the Genesis sector, a region of space in the Matura sector. So there's sectors within sectors. I could see how that could get fucking confusing. When the Genesis device exploded, which resulted in the destruction of the USS Reliant, the planet was formed from the coalescence and cooling of the gas and dust of the Matura Nebula. The explosion occurred at the conclusion of a fierce battle between Khan and James T. Kirk, The Wrath of Khan, and Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. Wow, this gets so fucky. Ooh, the Genesis planet immediately became a galactic controversy, and Starfleet declared it off limits until the Federation Council could decide what to do. Because, you know... Wow, this is crazy. A battle... Yeah, I guess it has nothing to do with those guys. Fuck, that's too bad. That would have been cool. I need to watch more Star Trek, I guess. The Genesis device. What exactly is Genesis? Is life from lifelessness? Beautiful. Anyways, I ramble. Pickles.
Rambling on.
Now the time is now.
I know nothing of Star Trek. Yeah, you know, it's not, don't feel bad. There's lots of us. But now I need to watch those movies.
Yeah,
I think,
third movie is when Vulcan gets
Destroyed.
the whole planet.
right? In the search for Spock.
Yeah.
Because they thought maybe he died on the planet, perhaps.
Hey, Pickles, I don't give a fuck.
You just want more treats. Yeah. Well, okay. Adios, folks. Rory's got to work in the morning.
Thanks for hanging out.
And, yeah. Take care of yourself.
10:47. Another beer and then head her home, I guess.
Fucking sounds good. Adios, folks. We'll see you next week.
Peace. Gotta catch a cab.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Whoa, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.